Welcome into Fantasy AI. Moving on. All right, back in the computer room. Today we're going to look at running backs. Week 7 running backs. Get you ready for the week. Who you should put in, who you shouldn't. Let's get started here with who's out by week this week. DeAndre Swift. Been looking good lately. He's out this week on a bye. Rico Dowdell out on a bye, along with Roshan. And Ezekiel Elliott too, but not pictured here. How about last night? I'm not including in these rankings Alvin Kamara and Javonte Williams. They played Thursday night, so no sense re-ranking them. How about, bad game for Kamara though. 2.4. Hey, shows what that lack of Derek Carr in the offense is doing, right? Go to unproven, you get unproven results. How about Javonte Williams finally coming in with 2 touchdowns? Propelled him in 100 yards scrimmage. So everything went good with him last night. So these two aren't going to be ranked. Also, I'm pulling out here Jonathan Taylor, right? I'm pretty sure he's not playing. And I'm thinking Pacheco's out too. But these are the ones I know that are pretty well sure are out. Jerome Ford, I heard he's out. Chubb's back, so he's going to take over now. Jerome Ford filled in. Now Chubb's back. So how about Mason? Oh, this is going to go down to the wire. I keep hearing, he's practicing lightly with that shoulder. It's a terrible matchup. They're going to play Garendo anyway. So I got him marked. I left him out. I think they may not play him. I'm not sure, but I'm getting the feeling he's out. So that's where we stand on who's in, who's out. Let's get started and do some ranking. Right, Kyren Williams, my number 1. And Derrick Henry's number 2 at running back. Kyren Williams, look at that, getting the Las Vegas, right? Getting them up. That's the 10th easiest schedule. I guess they should roll in this game. You'd think they would. Kyren Williams been doing great. Look at those games. Every one of them above 10. They've got him ranked first this week. I've got him ranked first. Just a great matchup. He should be doing good. He looks good. How about Derrick Henry? I've got him number 2. I guess they got him number 3, but hey, and not so great a matchup, 20th, but with Derrick Henry, I think every matchup's a good matchup. Look at that. So obviously he's in. Most of these top 10, like I say every week, you're in. They're in. It's just kind of interesting where I have him compared to the others. I have Bijan Robinson coming in here 3rd. They've got him ranked 5th. I like him. Hey, look at this. It's a nice schedule. Came on last week. You guys been waiting for him. Looks like he's coming on a little bit. So he's got Seattle. Tyler Allgeier's been getting a little bit of those points too. But there was a lot to go around last week. So, hey, it's a 9th schedule there. They've got Robinson. So, team 8 in passing, been looking good. Kirk Cousins, quarterback. So, I like him. I got him 3rd. How about Mixon? Joe Mixon here at Green Bay. I don't really like that so much. I've got him 4th, though. Came off, that's an impressive last game, right? Did pretty good. Coming back. So, he's in. I've got him 6th. Actually, I got him 4th. What am I talking about? All right, and next up, 5th and 6th, I've got Walker and Barkley. Walker, I got him 5th. They've got him 4th there, it looks like. But he's got a tough matchup against Atlanta. So I'm not too sure about that. They've kind of cut down on the sharing so much. Charbonnet's always around. But Kenneth Walker, pretty explosive last week. Did pretty good. So, hey, got him number 5, Barkley. What can you say? He's the number 3 running back in fantasy right now. It's welcome home, back to the Giants. I'm kind of worried about that. They've got him ranked 2nd. I've got him all the way down here to 6th. Obviously the schedule ain't great. That's a 23rd schedule, but the Giants thing, I just don't like that. He's going home. So if you're the Giants, what do you got to play for? To show that you didn't screw up on that Barkley trade so much. So let's do everything we can do to stop him this week, right? That's what I would think. Anyway, I'm a little down on Barkley compared to them, but hey, he's just so great. Look at that average, 16.2. You got to go with that. And Brees Hall coming in at number 7. And Tony Pollard, I got number 8. Brees Hall, they've got him at 12th. I've got him a little higher. Hey, I just think the worm has turned. I think he's coming back. Those were tough matchups, those 2 bad weeks he had. He's back at it now. I think they're going to go. Now, this is a tough matchup against Pittsburgh, too, 26th. But just got a feeling. I like him here at 7. They got him 12. I got him a little higher. How about Pollard? They got him at 7. I got him at 8. But that's at Buffalo. Sounds like a great schedule, right? Number 2, easy position schedule for him. He is the number 21 in fantasy finish, but I think they've had a week off as part of that problem. So he's been doing great. Look at those last couple games that he played. And the little news is Tajay Spears is out, right? So Tony Pollard's with the 31-team offense is going to be getting all the action there. So, hey, I like Tony Pollard this week. If you got any chance against Buffalo, which they don't, but, it'd just be trying to run the game out and play Tony Pollard. Anyway, I like him this week. At 9, it just finished out the top 10. You're starting all these guys. Chuba Hubbard, I've got him 9th. They've got him 10th, it looks like. He's at Washington. All right, that's a 13th schedule. That's pretty good. Middle, upper middle. Or upper top schedule there, 13th. So he is currently the 6th in fantasy. I've been saying since the beginning, let's run him out until this Brooks gets back. Till this Jonathan Brooks, half a season. He's going to get half a season. Let's just use him up. Been doing good. Look at these. Good scoring. Like him. This week, good matchup against Washington. But how about James Cook? I guess he's in. They were talking maybe he was going to be out. They don't have him ranked here. But I think that he's in. I think they're going to re-rank him maybe. But anyway, 14th here it says. So, yeah, he's ranked 14th. I got him. 10th, I like him a little better. I know that's a tough matchup against that. You see that 24th schedule up against Tennessee. But look at that receiving. He does that receiving too. Got a receiving touchdown also. I just like him there. So I think he's going to be scoring pretty good. I got him at 10. How about 11 and 12? I've got Kareem Hunt and J.K. Dobbins. All right, got them up next. Kareem Hunt, welcome back. He's all the way up. They've got him ranked 17th. I got him 11th. I got him a lot higher. I think that's the team. That's the show right now. Him. All right. Got a lot of other problems at receiver, everything else. Why not just run the heck out of Kareem Hunt? At San Francisco is going to be a tough game. But if you're going to want to do that up against San Francisco's offense, right, and you're the currently number 11th offense, you're going to want to run the game out. And that would be Kareem Hunt. Just get him going. So I think he's going to have a good week up against San Francisco. That's middle road schedule. So how about J.K. Dobbins? He's got an easy schedule here at Arizona, number 8 schedule. See, they just look at that rank history. They progressively just keep moving him up. They got him up to 8th. I don't know. I got him 12th. I think this can be a little tougher game than what they're thinking here. I mean, Arizona doesn't stop the run great, but hey, who's going to be in charge in this game? What about this Vidal get sneaking in too? Gus Edwards, I think, is out. So Vidal's going to sneak in and keep an eye on him. But at Arizona, I think Arizona's going to take over in that game. And I just don't have as rosy outlook as they do for J.K. Dobbins. Plus, it's getting towards the end. That newness is going to wear off soon. I mean, those first 2 weeks, great. And then you had some down. Did good last time, but that was after the bye. So now let's see if he starts wearing down. But we'll see. Done great so far. Just a bonus for anybody that picked him up, right? Let's go to 13 and 14. Right, start with Robinson here. He's at Carolina, the number 1 easy schedule. Now, up till late, we were worried if he was going to play or not, right? I guess he's in. The word is he's in. So that's what I'm getting. I've ranked him, and this is where I'm going to rank him 13th if he's in, because look at that. Just a great matchup. At home, going to be winning, going to be beating up Carolina. Got the easiest schedule. Now, hey, I still like Eckler, even though I got him down here at 25. That's 8 spots ahead of what they got him at. I just love Eckler this week. All right. They got him currently ranked 33rd. I guess that's because they put Robinson back in. So, but hey, keep an eye out on Eckler too. Even if this Robinson's in, I think he's going to have a good week too. But all right, let's get back here to the 14th and 15th picks. I just put them both right back to back, 14th and 15th. I don't know what you're going to do here. Montgomery and Gibbs. What's the problem? They're one of the 31st schedule at Minnesota. A big division matchup here, right? And I got Gibbs here too. So they've got them ranked 9th and 13th. I've got them down to 14th and 15th. I just think, hey, first of all, they're going to share, which, hey, that's been going all year, going good. But David Montgomery gets those touchdowns. That's what I said from the start. I always like him a little more. But, hey, I don't know how many touchdowns is going around this week. So at Minnesota, that's a tough matchup. We'll see how they do. Got them 14th and 15th. Let's move on to Chubb. Welcome back, Nick Chubb. And James Conner. Nick Chubb got at Cincinnati, right? Well, no stats on him. Really hadn't done anything yet. But Foreman. Okay, so we got Ford out, right? And so Foreman's going to be the backup against Cincinnati. They got him ranked 27th currently, Nick Chubb. So I'm a little higher on him. They got him 16th. But I like the matchup at Cincinnati. I mean, hey, maybe it's not the great best, but let's get it going with him. Nick Chubb, welcome back. How about James Conner? Well, I've got him ranked 17th. They've got him ranked 20th. Ooh, they don't like that Chargers matchup. But it's at Arizona. Hey, I got to say something for that. James Conner's at home. He's currently the 10th in scoring. Right? That's not bad right there. So, hey, we'll see how he does. I like him this week against the Chargers. Let's move on. How about Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones, right? I've got Josh Jacobs here 18th and Aaron Jones 19th. Josh Jacobs, they got him saying 16th. That tough game against Houston, right? 27th position schedule. They've been moving him up. Let's take a look at how he's been doing. Just that struggle to get 10 last week. Man, this ain't the best of matchups against the 27th ranked. Just how that goes. And what part of his problem is Emmanuel Wilson gets in there and steals some thunder, right? Might even be his type of game up against Houston. So, hey, I've got him 18th. I mean, that's just because 8 touchdowns possible. When you're on the number 4 team offense, things go pretty good. Might go your way anyway, even if you got a tough matchup. All right. So, Aaron Jones at Detroit, that's a tough matchup, 30th. Word is he's in, so I'm ranking him. I've got it. I mean, I guess they don't have him ranked yet because he was not in, but hey, he's been doing good. He's the guy, in town. So 17th offense, 20th in rushing. Detroit's going to be a tough matchup, but that's the big division game. Hey, if anything's getting scored at running back, it's going to be Aaron Jones. So I got him here at 19. Let's jump down to A-Chain and Chase Brown. All right, A-Chain, I've got 20th. They've got him 19th. No big change there. That's a good matchup against Indy, right? How's that game going to go? What we got also Mostert back too. And Jalen Wright's always ready too. We got a 3-headed monster back and in place. Got it for this game here. So hey, A-Chain, jump in. He's been out, been hurt. Back though this week. See how he does. Hey, that's a good matchup. Just depends how Anthony Richard gets that game going for Indy. Chase Brown, taking over as the number 1 there. He's the 22 ranked in fantasy scoring, right? He's up to 22. Zach Moss is 28. Chase Brown's kind of taking over here. You see the little slant going up. He's been scoring more each week, trying to take over. And Zach Moss going down a little bit. So is that a true 50-50 split yet? I think Chase Brown getting a little bit more. Just going to be on the matchups at Cleveland. That's going to be a tough game at Cleveland. It's got this, I don't know. It's a 21st schedule matchup. I don't like that, but hey, well, that's why I got him 21st. All right. Hey, this next one's gonna be hard to call here. I don't know. So ETN, they've got him as questionable up to the last minute. Right. So if he doesn't play, oh my gosh, put up Tank Bigsby a whole bunch. Right. He goes up in the rankings. They got that 5th easy schedule. But it sounded to me like they're both going to be there. And that's why I ranked them both. I think he's going to play. And then they're sharing. And I just don't know. If Tank Bigsby has this job alone, move him up. I'd move him up here to where Josh Jacobs is even. Because, hey, they're playing New England at home. They're due for a win. I mean, that'd be great. But if ETN plays, they'll share it and drag each other down to about the 22nd spot here. But otherwise, absent that, get Tank in there if it's just him. Let's move on to 24 and 25. Garando, well, here we go. I'm assuming I've ranked him as if Mason's out, right? So it's going to be him. Hey, he gets him, but it's also going to be Patrick Taylor here too. All right. Do I have him on here? Anyway, Patrick Taylor is going to be in there getting some of that too. So we just don't know the split and if Mason even plays. So I got him here at 24. Tough matchup there against Kansas City anyway. All right. So, I mean, I don't know about his receiving. He might be the good waiver pick or whatever, but I don't know against Kansas City. That's going to be a tough matchup. I kind of touched on Eckler earlier. I like him. I've got him ranked here 25th. They've got him 33rd. So, hey, if I got a sleeper, it's going to be Eckler, I guess. How about Madison and Trey Sermon? Madison, got an easy matchup here. I think maybe overlooking him this week. They've got him ranked 30th. I've got him 26th, I guess. But, hey, that's a nice, easy matchup. You know it's him, although there's talk Zamir White's back. But, oh boy, right? And I think it's going to be this Madison, right? So we'll see how he does this week. You know, that's a tough game against at the Rams, but hey, he's the guy, he's the show in town. Same as Trey Sermon, right? Jonathan Taylor is out. I marked him as out. Trey Sermon's going to come in. Hey, it's just matchup based how he's going to do. This is a good matchup here, right? Look at that position schedule's easy. So, is it going to be him? Or Tyler Goodson here. I have down here at 38th. They got him ranked 36th. But so, yeah, he's going to get his little taste here too. Tyler Goodson and Sermon. But hey, I think that they're going to have a chance to be winning this game, right? So I think that Sermon's going to be the guy to go with. At Miami, they're home. Another problem with it's Anthony Richardson's, going to be the quarterback. He's back. Oh boy. It's a lot better when Joe Flacco's running the show. So bring everybody down except Anthony Richardson. Yeah, he might do good run one in himself, right? And that takes off Sermon's plate. All right, got Mostert here at 28. That's part of the three-headed going in Miami. So he's back. Did 10 points last week. This matchup here is at Indy. Hey, that's top schedule. So can they control the game? Just how bad? It just all comes down to how Anthony Richardson plays. If he puts Miami in the game, well, then Miami can be running it out and doing some stuff too. All right, let's move on to 29 and 30. And this has that potential here. So as I was saying, they've got Singletary in. And that really shuts down Tyrone Tracy here, right? So if Singletary in, then you ain't getting as much as Tracy. If Singletary is out, and I think they're leaving it as supposed to be a game time decision, even though they're practicing. If they try to leave it in question, all of a sudden you're surprised Singletary's out. You jump Tyrone Tracy up here probably to, I'd put him 18th, right? That's going to be a good match, even though it's Philly. 15th schedule. But hey, I like Tyrone Tracy. Otherwise, they're going to share and just bring each other down to the 30th. Whew. Talk about sharing. What about here? I got 31st, and I'll just sneak Warren on here, even though I've got him 42nd. Right? Well, Najee's not been doing too good. He's got the Jets. That's not a good matchup, 22nd. He's the 20th in fantasy, though. Hey, as tough as we are on him, took last week for him to go off, but hey, he hadn't been over 10. All right? Finally got that touchdown last week, right? So, but this week they got the Jets and Warren. That's what we're doing. We're going to look at is Warren got in the game last week. Right? Just a little bit, but hey, he's going to be playing. He got a certain amount of plays too. So you got to watch out for him with Najee. Tough matchup. If you can avoid Najee this week, I would. I've got him 31st. They've got him ranked 22nd. I'm just not as high on him as they are. How about then? You got an Indy problem. All right, we're getting into some problems. All right, so Ramondre, I guess the latest I heard he's playing, right? And then Gibson here. Antonio Gibson played, and he was supposed to take over. Well, he's just slowly getting points. He ain't really just tearing it up. And, of course, Ramondre is. It just depends on who plays there. That's kind of a good matchup for them at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's 11th, although Jacksonville's run defense, I don't know, better than that. Just depends on game flow. They're always getting their butts kicked, so I think that's part of the problem there too. But anyway, you got these two. So if all of a sudden you down to Ramondre's out, well, you jump Gibson up 10 spots, right? But I think he's in, and I think they're in a same kind of deal here, is where they share with each other and not. We don't get any positive points here. We're getting up. All right, what about here, the Tampa dilemma? Let's start with Bucky Irvin and Sean Tucker, right? Sean Tucker's all the way up to the 44th. They got him ranked 34th and 31st, and I think those rankings were before we knew that Rashard White's going to play. So now you got all three of them. Three-headed monster. Bucky Irvin's always there, and he's getting his chances too, but he seems like always the second fiddle. To Matt, so when White's in, he gets some receiving there, and then Tucker got exploded. Coach said they're going to play them all, or the hot hand. Well, which one's going to be the hot hand? What happens to be which play it was the good play called the Baker got him into, and which one got lucky and missed a tackle, and all of a sudden he's the guy. So I don't like the situation at all. All right, you got three of them to choose from. I choose none, especially against Baltimore. Makes the choice a little easier. 29th thing, ugh. So now we're down here to just 37 and 38. We got nothing. Down here in Tyler Algier. Tyler Goodson. Now, he might pop in there. So the Algier play, they've got him ranked 35th. I've got him 37th. But, hey, that's, against Seattle, 9th easy schedule. So if Atlanta could get up, Algier would get his taste. He never get enough. Got enough last week, though. Got that touchdown. But he's over here, and then Goodson's the same thing. Can we trust Trey Sermon to be the guy? No. Right? Jonathan Taylor out. So Tyler Goodson might get in there and get some. So you just don't know there. We went over Zach Moss with Vidal. We're down here to 40th. Vidal and Allen down here deep. So Gus Edwards out. Vidal, heck, we'd have moved him up anyway. So now he is in, and hey, if J.K. Dobbins starts falling and failing toward, as the year goes on, well, who's it going to be? This Vidal. So you should probably think about getting him on your team or waivers if he's out there. Eventually it's going to be him. And Braylon Allen, just tough matchup against the Jets. I've got him ranked 41st. I got him 39th. But, hey, what are you going to do? Against Pittsburgh, that's going to be a tough matchup against Pittsburgh, 26th. So he's always lingering there. He might snake in a touchdown. So you just never know. And now we're down to 43 and 44. The Buffalo boys. Ray Davis would have been a lot higher, but I've been hearing that he's had problems in practice, going to be back on the injury list here. So, and James Cook is supposed to play. So that just kind of changes these all around. And Ty Johnson's always lingering to get himself a little bit, depending on who plays. Now, if somehow Cook's out and Ray Davis is out, well, then keep your eye open. Ty Johnson would shoot up, but you just got to keep an eye on that Buffalo situation. Playing Tennessee, whoever it is, isn't going to be the best situation. All right, got two left on the list here. It's Patrick Taylor. Don't have him pictured, but hey, He's the wild card there. Him and Garando are going to be filling in for Mason. But it's a tough matchup anyway. But if Patrick Taylor does a little more of the receiving, it would be him. So that's why I'd almost lay off on that Garando. And Dameon Pierce, he's back. And he's going to be number 2 now. Cam Akers shipped off to Minnesota. So got in the game last week. He's going to be the guy. So he's the backup there now at Green Bay. I mean, hey, if you're really deep reaching at 46, but that's pretty deep. All right, let's go on. Ooh, if you're liking what you're seeing, please hit that like. Please hit that subscribe, notify, whatever button you can hit. So you're up next time, right? All right, see you next time. Same bat channel.